Hi, everybody. I'm First Warn 5 meteorologist Warren Sears. Hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. It is my Friday, and the sun's breaking out just in time for the afternoon. So our severe threat here in the metro is diminishing. It's still a little bit elevated to our south and east, but I think our thunderstorms are done here locally for the day. Probably a pretty noisy start for a lot of you, myself included. Had some ping pong ball size hail in my part of the metro. So definitely a loud start. It was brief, but we had quite a few hail reports come in through Kansas City. So let's talk through the rest of your afternoon and what you can expect as we gear up for Mother's Day weekend. We still have a severe thunderstorm watch in place for our far southeastern communities and counties. So those of you in Bates, Henry, also into Pettis, up into Lafayette, Johnson, and Saline counties, that'll be in effect until 2 o'clock. But everyone else is out of that severe thunderstorm watch. Here's a look at some of the reports from this morning. Look at all of these hail reports from the 435 loop and in the entire metro. Generally, it was dime-size hail, but we did have some spots up to ping pong ball or even golf ball size hail in certain locations. So definitely was a busy morning, and hopefully you didn't have too much damage to your cars or anything like that. But if you travel more to the southeast, there were some more reports of flooding down into parts of, Cass, Johnson, northern Henry, Pettis, southern Pettis, and northern Benton counties. We even had reports of flooding on Highway 65 south of Sedalia. Quite a few area roadways are closed, area highways. So if you find yourself in southern Pettis County, just be careful of that, because I know earlier this morning there was water over the highway, and thankfully after a few hours of no rain, hopefully that's throttling back a little bit. So right now most of our area is dry. We do have a couple of thunderstorms trying to form just to the south, near just south of Clinton really, and over near Osceola. So that is kind of the area favorable still for a couple more thunderstorms to develop, but everyone pretty much north and west of that should be done for the day. A reminder, these two flash flood warnings in place until 2:15 and then 3 o'clock respectively, and the one in Bates, Cass, Henry, and Johnson counties is going to be till 2:15, and that Pettis County one is until 3. In this flash flood warning, that is just where we saw a lot of rain in a short amount of time. So if you're in these communities or these parts of the county, just make sure that you're aware of low-lying areas could have standing water still. So today's severe risk is much more elevated across southern Missouri. So the Kansas City risk for severe weather is done. But southern Missouri and southern Illinois, and then parts of western Kentucky and Tennessee have a much higher risk for severe weather this afternoon and evening. So if you have any friends or family kind of in those states, even the heart of Arkansas as well, just let them know. Make sure they're aware they do have a thunderstorm chance later on today. We're kind of ongoing now and into the afternoon or mid-afternoon, late afternoon. 67 is that current temperature right now at the airport. We still have a little bit of stubborn cloud coverage kind of lingering around, but it will start to break. I'm looking outside right now. I'm starting to see it break here at the station and Fairway. So I would say as soon as you see the sun start to break, your temperatures will jump pretty fast. So expecting some mid-70s, I think, this afternoon. So forecast track here does keep around a couple of showers and thunderstorms to the southeast into the afternoon, but by 4, 5, 6 o'clock, a lot of that should be gone. And you can see we're mostly clear into the overnight. A couple of showers possible into the overnight far to the north near the Missouri and Iowa state line, but I'm not expecting severe weather with that. And then in through your Thursday, also mostly dry. It looks like southern Iowa and northern Missouri could have a random shower or two. But for the most part, we're going to start to dry out finally. Looks like we have a couple of really nice days ahead. 70 on Thursday, 72 out there on Friday, and then you'll notice a little bit of a warm up for Saturday and Sunday, probably a bit more moisture back into the atmosphere, especially on Sunday. There's a small opportunity for a couple of thunderstorms, showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, just about a 30% confidence as of right now. I still think you can have Mother's Day plans out and about just fine. We might have to quickly go inside for, again, a quick little shower or thunderstorm, but that's really about it. So the entire weekend looks pretty solid. 75 on Saturday, 78 on Sunday. But once we get into early next week, another small chance for some rain and thunderstorms. Generally, the pattern here is fairly dry over the next few days and into the start of the weekend. Again, maybe a random shower here or there, but it should be a nice stretch. So I hope you can find some time to enjoy. Again, very solid spring feel. This is a little bit right, or I'd say it's right around or just a bit above our normal for this time of the year, but all in all, it's a really nice stretch. So That's your quick little update midday. We try to do these a couple times a day, just in case you didn't catch our broadcasts. So we'll be on again today at 4. We don't have a 3:30 today. We have a 4, and then we have a 5, 6, and our new weather show at 6:30. If you've watched it, let me know what you think about the new weather show in the comments here. It's all 30-minute full weather show. It's great. It's a new thing we launched this week. It's the first of its kind in Kansas City as well. So join us today at 6:30 if you want to give it a try. I will say it's packed full and it moves really fast. There's not really a boring moment at all in the entire 30 minutes. It's a really nice show. So we will kind of see you out there this afternoon whenever you can join us and into the evening. And thanks for watching. Enjoy some sunshine as we get into the second half of our Wednesday. Take care.